We are ready to enter Lane Stadium in Blacksburg, Virginia. It's the Old Dominion Monarchs and the Virginia Tech Hokies. Reese Davis, David Pollard, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
It's the best entrance in college football, particularly at night. Virginia Tech, Sandman, here we go. Back to you.
All right, Holly. And the Hokies ready to kick it away first. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Old Dominion Monarchs offense who will have the football first. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster, man. I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he could hurt you, and he could be a focal point of this.
There he goes. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. The Monarchs in the hurry-up.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Fires on the move. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Trying to take it back. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Hokies. And they turn it into a defensive score.
When you talk about coming out of the defense and setting the tone and letting them know it's going to be a long game, let's do this. How about a pick six on the first possession? Nice job by the defense coming out and striking first in this ball game.
The kick is good, but the penalty flag indicates we've got a roughing the kicker call coming. They make fun of kickers saying they don't have to worry about contact. They do in situations like that. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the roar is reverberating throughout this stadium as the defense has them pinned deep. They'll open with the read option to the right. But nowhere to go. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Backed up now. Here's second and long.
The offense thought they had a good look to run that play into with the QB, but there's just an example of a defender winning his one-on-one battle and making a tremendous play. Great effort by that guy.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
He's going to fire deep. And he gets the foot down. It's a catch deep along the left sideline. Electrifying play, and man, are they set up now at the 32-yard line.
And this defense is figuring out early in this football game, man, they've got to be dialed in because this passing attack, it's lethal because they get it to their speedsters, and after the catch, they're really good. Got to tighten up that coverage and get those guys on the ground when they catch the football.
And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Last completion picked up a couple. Here comes 2nd and 8. Looking downfield, it's Potter. Fires to the middle. He's lucky that was a linebacker, not great hands. It's incomplete. 3rd and long from the 30-yard line in this defense, hoping to knock them out of field goal range. Just keep slinging it. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. That was an important stop there as they try to hold them to a field goal on this drive. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. Right down the boulevard, it's good. That'll bring him to within 4.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
The Hokies offense will now get its first chance with the football. And after that performance last week, Jesse, it'll be interesting to see if they can get the big tight end as involved as he was a week ago.
He really did, and he was good out in the field. He was good down near the red zone. He's a matchup problem that you know this quarterback is going to be trying to find early in this game. The defense has to have a plan for him, David. It'll be interesting to see how they try to defend him.
Well, and that's the problem. It's so hard when your best playmaker is a tight end to plan for him, because how you treat him is everything, and they can still run the football with him, and they can still throw it to him, and he's just a nightmare matchup. And you want to slow him down, like make some of those easy touches a little bit harder for him, but you know he's going to get hits.
Looking downfield on first down. They're working that left side. Oh, the sweet spin, and he's free. Speeding down the left side. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. Oh, into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. So Old Dominion's offense hopes this drive holds some promise. Running inside, it's Roach. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Finds his man. It's Johnson. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. To the air, it's Potter. Oh, they're after him. He's sacked. This defense all over him. And the Monarchs will punt this one away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. Now on the return. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. They've come out red hot already with a 14-3 lead.
I think there's a couple schools of thought on how you run the football and how you throw the football. Like some people say, I run the football to set up the throw, right? To get people aggressive. But this offense kind of took it the other direction, right? They came out throwing the football, now soften them up. Now let's see if they can start to get that ground game going.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Looking to throw for it. Here's a heat. And it's a sack.
Well, this guy's become a bit of a problem for opposing offenses. In their last game, he had 2 sacks, and he's dominating again, getting his first sack in this game now. He right now is wrecking people's game plans, and this offense better find out how to slow him down.
Will not get there. A 4th down stop. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Got it.
The quick passing game does several things. One, it doesn't let the pass rush get you. Those great defensive linemen, the ball's coming out so fast they can't get there. And then what else? It gets me ahead of the sticks. I don't have to worry about getting in long yardage and predictable situations.
First catch of his career, and you see why they believe this freshman tight end can contribute early. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. And he's going to wind up losing a couple of yards as time expires here in the first quarter. The Monarchs send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. Keeping it on the ground inside, it's Hawkins. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
To the air on second down. Makes the grab. It's Hawkins. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for space. It's Hawkins. Picks up the first down. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. The Hokies have it with a 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early enough. And there are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves. They think, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Quickly out to the tight end.
Right, second quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success stringing some first downs together. Defense is going to need to figure something out before they get to halftime.
Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 4. Running the red zone, it's Hawkins. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. And the Hokies back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. The run inside. It's Overton. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success...
Touchdown, Hokie! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Caught over the middle. It's Agnew. And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. And the Monarchs want to pick up the tempo. Leaves it with the back. Hard running there. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Really nice run there, picking up the first down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Back to throw. It's Potter. Under fire. Just gets rid of it before the heat.
And the offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Stopped just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down.
Well, this team found themselves in a hole really quickly. Good things need to start happening, and they got to happen now. There's a big play that the offense desperately needed. A big pitch and catch. That's going to give them some confidence. That hopefully shifts the momentum their way a little bit. But they've got to cap this off now with a touchdown cut into their opponent's lead.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Harris. Could not make his way to the corner. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Monarchs will call on their punt team. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. 90 yards in front of them as they start the drive at their own 10. They'll move the tight end. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He's going to take off. Trying to give them some room to work with. Stop just short of the 20. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 19. The Hokies have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Running inside, it's Hawkins. Makes the tackle at the 25 after a 5-yard gain.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Forced out of the pocket. And he just chucks it into the 4th row.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. That's caught. It's Reynolds. Clock stops as Virginia Tech calls its first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. And the Hokies will hustle to the line. To the air on 1st down.
And I love the quarterback's accuracy here. Hit him in stride, man. Hit him where he can catch the football and continue to run and do more damage after the catch like he did right there.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Reynolds. They pick up the 1st down. They'll mark him at the 34. Got to be expeditious here. Set up for the 1st down play, and they're going to call a timeout and talk it over instead. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. Bounced off his feet. Timeout called by Virginia Tech. That's their 3rd and final 1. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Escapes the pressure to his right. Trying to make magic with his feet. Not a lot of room there. He'll pick up a few before he's forced out of bounds. And it's 1st down, but they'll try the field goal in the closing seconds of the 1st half. No good. And after the miss, fellas, still sitting on an 18-point lead. They'll come out and take a knee, and that should send us to halftime. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific 2nd half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Conner. And the Monarchs will kick it away first, and we'll start the 2nd half. That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Here comes the Hokies offense to start this possession. They open this 3rd quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the 2nd half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Quick completion on the out route. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. The Hokies getting set on 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hawkins. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Finds his man. It's Keith. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the 1st down. And the Hokies have their offense in high gear. Gonna run it. It's Hawkins. Got enough for the 1st. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
This is going to be a big key for him, David, with the lead here in the second half, running the football, right? Staying on the field and bleeding the clock.
Yeah, run the football. You're ahead. You can be a little bit more conservative. But again, this opens up the pass. This keeps everything in balance for this offense.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Caught near the sticks. It's Reynolds. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter they come out and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The run inside. It's Davis. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
And there is no greater friend to a quarterback and to a coach late in the football game when you have the lead and you can pound the rock. Offensive linemen can pave holes, like running back now runs through them. Successful, move the ball, and most importantly, that clock can tick. But the physical ground game late in the game, that's how you finish opponents off.
Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. Tight end finds a soft spot. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. They'll try to get it through the air. Got his man out of the backfield. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. And here they come going for the first down on 4th and 2. From the gun, looking for a man. Touchdown, Virginia Tech! And the stomping has commenced.
Loving what I'm seeing from this offense this week. And talking to them, they felt like last week's win was a lot closer than what it should have been. They didn't play to their full potential, but they did that here in this game. When they're hitting on all cylinders, they are scary.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Potter. Snagged out of the air. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. Running inside, it's Roach. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. And he gets it right on the cusp, maybe a few pebbles short of a first down in that football. I see the closed fist from the ref. It'll be 4th down. That's it for this period, and it's Virginia Tech on top. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one.
Ready? Wide 53, wide 53, wide, and he goes.
They're going to go right back to him on first down. Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming. The Monarchs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Now the play fake. Fires to the tight end. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down. And the Monarchs go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Wants to throw on first down. Got his man on the right. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. The Monarchs with the 1st and 10. Grab behind the line. It's Harris. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. Dropping back, it's Potter. Trying to escape and get it himself. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds a soft spot in the middle. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. And the Monarchs come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. And they're able to get him on the ground.
Yeah, he does a really good job being decisive, getting downhill, being a great runner. And guess what? You know how easy offense is when you get me at 2nd and short, 2nd and medium? Everything in the...
Touchdown, Old Dominion! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Man, it's so nice to have guys out wide that you just trust that you can feed the football, and this guy will do the rest, will cross that goal line, will take care of you, make you look like a genius. That's that kind of guy right there.
Well, trailing by as much as they are here in the 4th quarter, no big surprise. They're going to go onside kick, and obviously their opponent was ready for it. They hop on the football, and they're going to ice this game.
They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
I'll tell you, when this guy's in a rhythm, he never misses. And you've seen that in this game. Very, very accurate up to this point. That time, though, a little bit out of rhythm, and I think that's why he missed that throw.
He rifles one deep to the left. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. Just on the edge of the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Unloads to the wideout. And a big deflection on 3rd down forces a 4th down. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. He'll try to put one down the boulevard from 42 yards out. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And he tried to string out that run, but there was nowhere to turn it upfield, and he's forced out of bounds for a loss. Looking for a man, it's Potter. Fires to the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. Under fire. He wants a big play here late. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on 4th down, and I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. Throws to the wideout. It's incomplete, and the defense makes the stop and gets the football back. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hawkins. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're on offense. You have the lead, you want to chew the clock, keep the ball on the ground, keep that thing just ticking.
And the rush will get to him at the 25.
I just love the effort by the defense on this play. We're late in the game. It's in the fourth quarter. Guys are tired, and they're not able to get to the QB right away, but they continue pursuing him, and they're able to get to him outside of the pocket. Nice job.
Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.